You're listening to Spring River Chronicle. Audio on the go.
First National Banking Company. Get checking that pays with Super Plus Checking at FNBC.
KAIT Teacher of the Year awarded to Highland High School teacher. By Lauren Siebert. The Spring River area is proud to play host to this year's KAIT Region 8 Teacher of the Year. Highland High School's 8th grade English and journalism teacher, Jamie Scott, was named KAIT's Region 8 Teacher of the Year. The KAIT Teacher of the Year is chosen from those who were named as a Teacher of the Month during the 2011 to 2012 school year. Teachers from the KAIT viewing area are nominated for the award through the station's website by students. According to Highland High School Principal Clint Shackelford, her nomination and selection speaks volumes about her hard work and dedication to her students' education. This was a student-driven nomination, Shackelford said. Mrs. Scott is obviously a phenomenal teacher, most deserving of this award. Every year we have very high 8th grade benchmark scores, and we can attribute that to her hard work and preparing students for their end-of-course testing times. Scott said she was very honored and totally surprised when they announced her name as Teacher of the Year during a special award banquet held in Jonesboro last week. If you look around at all the schools that are in the Region 8 area, there are a lot of teachers, thousands of teachers in fact, Shackelford said. To have one of ours from Highland chosen as the KAIT Teacher of the Year is a pretty prestigious honor for her and for the district. We're blessed to have such a dedicated employee. Scott was selected by a panel of judges from among 8 finalists who were eligible for the award. Scott explained she attributes a fascination with poetry as being instrumental in her decision to become a teacher, and that she believes this fascination is what drives her to have high expectations for her students while allowing them to express themselves freely through speaking and writing. Highland High School's Assistant Principal Kara McIntyre said, "Everyone at HHS is very proud of the fact that Jamie was selected as Teacher of the Year," McIntyre said. "But make no mistake, we are proud, but not surprised. Ms. Scott's professionalism, her energy and her passionate commitment to her students certainly make her a very deserving recipient."
You're listening to Spring River Chronicle. Audio on the go.
First National Banking Company. Get checking that pays with Super Plus Checking at FNBC.
PECO Foods Incorporated expansion adds 300 jobs. By Lauren Siebert. PECO Foods Incorporated, located at 625 S. Allen Street in Batesville, is expanding their facilities and bringing 300 new jobs to the White River area. The expansion is slated for completion March 2013, will be made possible through a combination of an incentive grant the company received through Independence County and the more than $13 million PECO Foods will invest in the Batesville plant and mill operation in Newark. The PECO Foods announcement comes after Conagra Foods Incorporated announced that in May, they plan to lay off more than 200 employees from its plant and move their production operations to Marshall, Mo. Approximately 250 employees will be affected by the transition. However, Conagra explained that the move is necessary to manage costs and make operations as efficient as possible. PECO Foods Incorporated started as a small hatchery and feed mill in Gordo, Alabama in 1937. Over the years, PECO has grown into a fully integrated poultry processing and packaging company, with more than 7 processing plants across the nation and 5 live operations. PECO Chief Operations Officer Benny Bishop said that he believes the expansion will become a pillar to the White River community. The grant helps to offset some capital expenditures for the company. The jobs created will provide employment opportunities for people in the city, county and surrounding areas, Bishop said. This will increase revenues for local businesses, population growth, and generate more taxes for the city and county for their infrastructure programs for all citizens. Bishop also noted that the plans for expansion were in no way related with Conagra's announcement of laying off a portion of its workforce. PECO Foods has been planning this expansion since we purchased the Batesville complex in February of 2011, Bishop said. PECO Foods Incorporated said that even in these tough economic times they are confident the expansion will only strengthen its success, and that the Batesville plant is the only one slated for expansion. PECO has a long history of being a well-managed company and making good business decisions about growth opportunities, such as investing in the Batesville, Arkansas area, Bishop said. This location of the complex in north-central Arkansas is close to good grain-growing areas and a good solid workforce. PECO would like to thank the White and Spring River communities for their support and look forward to helping build better communities. PECO Foods is proud to be in business in north-central Arkansas. This area offers all the qualities needed for growth of the poultry industry, Bishop said. This expansion will have an impact over a large area of north-central Arkansas. There will be more job opportunities for people in surrounding areas in the Batesville complex, and PECO will need more poultry growers in several counties, and we will be purchasing grain for our Newark feed mill from local growers in the area. Also, PECO will be purchasing more goods and services from many businesses in the north central Arkansas area.
You're listening to Spring River Chronicle. Audio on the go.
First National Banking Company. Get checking that pays with Super Plus Checking at FNBC.
Active Shooter Rapid Response Training by Lauren Siebert. Sharp County sponsored an officers training course called Rapid Response June 12 through 13 at the Highland Middle School. According to Sergeant S.R.O. Tom Canada, who served as an instructor for the course, the rapid response training is used to train officers to respond to an active situation. It doesn't necessarily have to be a shooter. It could be an assailant with a knife. It could be anything as long as it's an ongoing and active type of situation where someone is trying to kill innocent people, Canada said. For instance, Columbine or the Georgia Tech incident, and sometimes even at workplaces, like what happened recently in Florida, where someone was armed and had just been fired. Canada explained that the training is being held all over the United States in order to provide same education to all officers. It is to train officers with a uniform system to respond to those types of incidents so that everybody is on the same page, Canada said. It is becoming a national standard so that no matter where you are working, if you are working in a national setting, you will be on the same page and using the same system. The classes are made possible through the Criminal Justice Institute, and 24 officers were signed up for the class from all over the state. We had 24 officers that had signed on and a few who had gone to observe because the class was full, Canada said. The Criminal Justice Institute holds training throughout the state of Arkansas where officers can get training, usually for free, because the CJI is funded by grants both state and federally, and they open up training statewide and then officers can respond. Canada explained that because Sharp County was the host, that the majority of officers who received training from the course were officers from within the county. They have a good group of officers there that are training for a high-impact, high-priority type call but with a low probability of occurrence, and the low probability of occurrence is a great thing, because you don't want it to happen, Canada said. They are prepared in case something did happen. They can all help each other. There were officers from Cherokee Village, Hardy and Sharp County there, and they're all working together very well, and that is good to see from a community. In order to make the training more realistic, the officers train using SI munitions, meaning synthetic ammunition. The guns are as realistic as they can be. They are Glock made, just like the Glock handguns the officers carry, and they shoot plastic bullets. So, what makes it realistic is that you are in a scenario where someone is actively shooting or trying to hurt someone and they shoot at the officers and the officers return fire, and it's as realistic as you can get, Canada said. Not only were the officers training with live rounds, but using the technology given, they were able to see if they had hit their target instantly. Although there are other types of training, where a laser will track imaginary bullets, these are real projectiles coming at you, so when you get hit you know it and you can actually see a mark when you're shooting. They are filled with paint and they leave marks on the protective suit, Canada said. This is not to be confused with paintball. Paintballs are a gelatin ball that is very soft and doesn't have anywhere near the impact of what we shoot for training. Canada explained that throughout his career he had never experienced a community quite like the Spring River community. We're thankful for the opportunity to come and train here and help the officers further their training, Canada said. The hospitality was awesome. There was a church group there that provided food both mornings for the officers, and that was just unbelievable. We've never had that before. Let the community know their officers are working hard for them.
Thanks for listening to Spring River Chronicle Audio on the Go. Be sure to subscribe to the paper and check us out online at myspringriver.com.